Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Omoba Damilola and this is the diary of a sickle cell warrior. About this time last week, we had the opportunity to interview the amazing couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ademola Odutayos. But last week, due to the length of this video, we had to cut it short. So we had just Mr. Odutayos answer some questions. But on this episode, we're going to start with Mrs. Odutayos share her own experience as a sickle cell warrior's spouse. And then we're going to end this episode with Mr. Odutayos giving us a piece of advice to every sickle cell patient and their families. And I hope you enjoy it and get something from it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you are the first to know when videos like this drop. And please ask your questions, because every question you ask me will be answered. And if you do not feel like asking the questions right on this platform, you can slide into my DM and ask your questions. And trust me, I will make sure that I get answers to those questions. Stay tuned.
My paddy, I need to see your face now very well, because I'm seeing half your face. I've not been bothered because I was concerned with, but now it's you that I want to ask this question, my sweet friend. How have you been able to cope with your partner's diagnosis, and what was your understanding of this disease when you guys first met? Yeah.
Well, when I met him, sickle cell was not a new thing to me. I had a very good friend, Kunle, God bless his soul, in the university. I think he was the one that kind of told me about it. It was my very close friend, and he would come to my apartment in town because we didn't used to live too far from each other. I just noticed that he wouldn't, I attended I just noticed that he says Lagos. So I used to stop my friend that this girl, Uncle Kule has gone to Lagos again. He said, I don't mind, that's like the always traveling. So later on, when we found out that we're even living close to each other outside the town, he will come to my house, or maybe I need help with something. And I say, I've been calling you. I will not say, oh, sorry, I went to. Are you always going to Lagos? He now told me that there is a sickle cell patient that is sick. I said, hey. So he now educated me, and in fact, I used to tease him that today I'll see your stomach is normal, tomorrow your stomach is big. And I don't say, why is your stomach getting bigger? Are you drinking or anything? But he wasn't. Apparently the stomach protrude or maybe closer when it's happening. It's just coming out of Christ. Something.
Yes.
I just used to tease him. But I didn't, because he was so active and he was fun-loving and everything. Until one day, it was during the holiday, I was in Lagos, and then he called me in the middle of the night, and of course I was sleeping, and he called me and was just talking to me, and I was wondering, why are you talking like that, I didn't realize he was trying to say bye-bye. He was having crisis or something, and he must have been very ill or something, and I don't know, for whatever reason, which was very strange, because he doesn't even call me like that, he just called me. The next morning, I woke up, and then my friend, Viola, just called me and said, Bola, guess what? Some Kule is dead. I said, dead. I spoke to him in the middle of the night. I was like, yeah, this one, that I even just, I woke up and I felt like I should call him. He said, no, he died, that, he had crisis and blah, blah, blah. That was when he hit me that, this thing is very serious,
Wow.
And later on in the year, there was one of my students that passed away. Very awesome boy. I'm always on that boy, but I didn't even know that. I knew from his look that but the mom never really communicated that he was a sick man. But I just knew, we just used to stress the boy. I used to stress the boy that you're not writing, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But he was an active student until I found out that, it's actually sickle cell that he had. And just looked at, his features. And so my husband, it wasn't a new thing. Of course, he told me that it was a sickle cell patient. I guess it made me.
Did it not scare you having
I wasn't scared. Then my family wasn't a. In fact, when I was telling my mom and my grandmother, everybody was like, okay, like, so.
You are AA, so no problem.
So yeah, like, wasn't anything, because you just believe that it's like falling ill. And I remember one of I got moms telling me, some people are AA and they can just have a disease and they die.
Exactly.
And so it doesn't, everybody will die one day. Like, really, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Because we were even friends. I didn't even think of getting married to him, to be honest. So I think it was my family that were more like, they just like my husband. Okay, So it wasn't anything, and it was very open about it. There's nothing abnormal. It's normal. Everything that you want. Yeah. So what else? So it wasn't anything. It was just, I knew that you just need to be a bit educated about it. Manage yourself. That's just, once you understand the triggers and how to support, it's really no big deal.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that deep explanation and the way you accepted this. A lot of people will run away from it. We are blessed to meet mature people who understands us and understands the stuff and is able to face life with us. And I'm grateful you were able to do this with my brother. And just one more question. So we advise families that have sickle cell patients. Families like parents that have sickle cell. Parents, what would you advise them to do?
Before your children get married, just make sure they do a test to know their genotype. We should look for a way to try and stop the AS, SSSS getting married. All that, it's very important people go for genotype tests before they get married. You should talk to your children too about it, educate them. Like, to me, like I said, educated about it since a very, very young age, as early as 11 years old. So I grew up knowing that, okay, this person is not for me, that person is not for me, and this is my focus on who I may probably have to end up with and all that. So there should be more education about it.
For those who already yes, that married out of love. They're married out of love. Well, it happens. Some people, like, they fall, they are madly in love. And there's some people that run tests in Nigeria, and at first when they run the test, maybe one person is AA and the other person is AS, and then they realize that after marriage, they realize that there was a mistake somewhere. Maybe the first test they did, did not give them accurate results. So now they have SS. What would you advise them?
For IVF, you now start. Sorry?
What do you say, sir?
I said couples like that, they'll tell you, that don't worry, we'll do IVF, where they'll be able to pick the genotype type of the baby even before the child is born. But of course, that's very, very expensive. Why do you want to go through all that stress? Do you understand? Why do you want to go through all that stress? Why do you spend all the money because of that? My advice is to stay away from each other.
But if they now already are married and they have a child, what do they do?
just have to take care of your child. You have to let your child know that there are some things he needs to do, there are some things he can't do. You have to buy their medications, you have to educate them about drinking water and all. So, and like I always say, you have to pray. You just have to pray.
Yeah.
That prayer is very important.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad that you guys were able to do this for us. I'm really, really grateful, and I hope that a lot of people would hear from you, learn from you, and also share their own experiences if they are able to. Thank you so much for coming for today's episode. God bless you, sir. Take care of yourself. Bye.
So much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. And yes, that was it. Until I see you again next time on my next episode, I remain your girl, Omoba Damilola, and this is the Diary of a Sickle Cell Warrior. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that things like this drop. You're the first to receive things like this. And please comment what has been your own experience. We need to create more and more awareness to people and let people know the struggles that we face. What are your own experiences, and even if it's not you, with your family or your friends. Yes, until we see you again next time. Bye.